NCM Learning Center. Good morning, friends. NCM Learning Center continuously providing the material for government engineering examinations such as GATE, IES, ISRO, TNEB, TRB, RRB, and other government engineering examinations, and also providing preparation tips, notification, and all the government engineering examinations question and solutions. If you watch our channel continuously, you can definitely get good marks in the government engineering examinations. In this video, we will discuss about last year recruitment TNV AE 2018 instrumentation exam questions from control system subjects. Already we discussed the TNV AE 2018 EC department questions and EEE department questions from control system subjects. In the TNV AE 2018 control system subject, totally 20 number of questions are asked. 8 numbers from EEE, 4 numbers from EC, and 8 numbers from instrumentation. These topics from EEE and EC department solution are already discussed. Now we will going to solve the instrumentation question solutions. Already all these topics in the control system are discussed. When you are going to write the DNVA examinations, you should know these concepts. So the first question, in a closed loop control system with the positive feedback gain, the overall gain of the system will be increase or decrease. We know that when the feedback gain is added, maybe positive feedback gain added, definitely the overall gain should be changes. It does not be an unaffected one. So option 3 is wrong one. And also it should not be a zero value. So option 4 also wrong. Answer may be a 1 decrease or increase. Let us take a closed loop system with open loop gain GOL and positive feedback gain H. Then what will be the overall closed loop transfer function? The overall closed loop gain for the system is GOL divided by 1 minus GOL H. This is the overall transfer function of the system. If this feedback is positive feedback, if this feedback is negative feedback, what will be the overall gain of the system? GCL is equal to GOL by 1 plus GOL H. Compare both the case. If it is positive feedback, 1 minus GOL H. If it is negative feedback, 1 plus GOL H. So 1 plus GOL H is greater than 1 minus GOL H. This term is higher than this term. The term is in denominator term. So if it is higher, the total value will be lesser. Here this term is lesser, the total value will be higher. So when it is positive feedback, the gain will be increases. If it is a negative feedback, the gain will be decreases. Why the positive feedback system give oscillations? The gain is increases. If gain increases, the system goes to unstable one, oscillates. So positive feedback means the overall gain of the system will increase. Negative feedback means the overall gain will be decrease. So option 2 is correct. The second question is, the phase margin of a system is used to specify which of the following? Does not frequency response, does not time response. Resonance peak, resonance frequency, that is a frequency response. The phase margin relates the stability. So maybe option 2 or 3, the phase margin does not define the absolute stability. It will define the relative stability. How the system far away from the stable. So relative stability. So option 2 is correct. Third question is, in the PI controller, what does integral function compute? I means integration. Integration means accumulation of this value. Accumulation of this value. The accumulation means area under the curve. So option 2 is correct. The integral function defines the area. Fourth question is, conversion of state space into transfer function. Already we discussed the concepts. The same type of question is asked in EC department, same model. So we know that conversion formula, the transfer function y of s is u of s is equal to c into si minus a the whole inverse into b plus d. It means that x dot is equal to ax plus bu, y is equal to cx plus du. From that we know all the parameter. A value, this is the A matrix, B matrix, This is C matrix, D value is 0. So from this given, we know all this parameter. So substitute simplify this equation, we can get these answers. So first find Si minus A. S means A plus Laplace parameter. I means identity matrix. If the matrix is 2 cross 2 matrix, the matrix I is equal to 1 0 0 1. And 2 plus 2 identity matrix. So S 0 0 and S minus A matrix minus 1 0 1 minus 2. So we'll get S minus of minus plus. So S plus 1 0 0 minus 1 minus 1 S plus 2. We will get Si minus A value. Now find the Si minus A inverse value. If the matrix is 2 cross 2 matrix, then calculation of inversion is very easiest. So Si minus A the whole inverse value is equal to simply interchange the diagonal, sign change this diagonal due to by magnitude. So we will get S plus 2, S plus 1, this is interchange. Sign changes this diagonal. There is no sign polarity to 0 value. Here minus 1 sign changes 2 plus 1. Divided by this magnitude. S plus 1 into S plus 2 minus of this 0. So we'll get this value. This is the Si minus A the whole inverse value. If the matrix is 3 cross 3 matrix, the calculation of inverse is somewhat difficult. Now find Si minus A the whole inverse into B. Multiply this matrix with B. This is B matrix 1 0. Multiply S plus 2 into 1 S plus 2 0 into 0 0. So 1 into 1 1. So we'll get this matrix. Now find C into Si minus A the whole inverse into B. Multiply these answers with the C matrix 1 into 1 comma 1. So we'll get 1 into S plus 2 plus 1 into 1 1. So S plus 2 plus 1 divided by S plus 1 into S plus 2. So we'll get S plus 3 by S plus 1 and S plus 2. So option 3 is correct. This is the conversion of state space into transform function. Now fifth question. The gain margin questions. Same type of question as in EC department question also. What will be the gain margin formula? Gain margin is equal to minus 20 log of magnitude of G of J omega BC and H of J omega BC. Gain is a gain value at base crossover frequency. Gain margin means gain value at base crossover frequency. Phase margin means phase value at gain crossover frequency. Okay, so you know the difference. First find the omega BC phase crossover frequency. Phase crossover frequency means frequency at which the phase angle crosses minus 1 degree. So first find the phase angle value. So phi is equal to S times, so minus 90 minus tan inverse of omega by 2 square. So minus tan inverse of omega by 2. So you will get minus 2 into tan inverse of omega by 2. Here the term is S into S plus 2 into S plus 2. S means minus 90. S plus 2 means minus tan inverse of omega 2. Another one S plus 2, so minus tan inverse of omega 2. So we will get minus 90 minus 2 tan inverse of omega by 2. Substitute pi is equal to minus 180. We will get omega into omega BC. So simplify this equation, we will get omega BC. Tan 45 is equal to omega BC by 2. Tan 45 is equal to 1. So omega BC is equal to 2 radian per second. Now find the magnitude at omega BC. So find the magnitude for this transfunction. Magnitude is equal to 2 root 2 divided by omega into omega square plus 4. Find the magnitude at omega BC. So omega BC is equal to 2 radian per second. Substitute here. I will get 2 root 2 divided by 2 into 8. We will get 0.17675. To find the gain margin, multiply with logarithmic scale. So minus 20 log 0.17675. The answer is 15. But there is no options in these questions. So full mark awarded to these questions. In the TNBA examinations, calculators are not allowed. So sometimes maybe difficult to find logarithmic value. If it is difficult to find the logarithmic value, then omit the questions. If it is easiest for some problems, some cases, if it is logarithmic 10 power 2 means the answer is 2, easiest one. If logarithmic 10 power 3 means the answer is 3. If logarithmic 10 power 4 is equal to 4. For that case, we may solve this problem. Logarithmic 0.176 we cannot find. So for that case we may omit. Okay, that is a good thing. Next question. In the question, unity feedback control system is given, the open loop transmission of the system is given. We go to find resonance frequency response. First, convert this open loop system into a closed loop system. So the open loop system is given with the unity feedback. Unity feedback is given. So the negative feedback. So the closed loop system will become GFS will be 1 plus GFS HFS. GFS value is given, HFS value 1. Substitute here, we will get closed loop system 16 by S square plus 4s plus 16. This is closed loop system transfer function. The resonance frequency for the second order system is omega r is equal to omega n natural frequency into root of 1 minus 2 del square. Del means timing ratio. This is the formula for the resonance frequency for the standard second order system. So compare the standard second order system with this system. We will get omega n square is equal to this s square plus 2 del omega ns plus omega n square. We will get omega n square value is equal to 16. 2 del omega n is equal to 4. So we will get omega n is equal to 4 and substitute here we will get del is equal to 0.5. Substitute this value here, we will get the resonance frequency. So omega r is equal to omega n 4 in root of 1 minus 2 into 5 the whole square. We will get the answer is 4 into root 0.5. Root of 0.5. Root of 0.5 means 0.7. It will around 0.7. The answer will be 2.8. So option 2 is correct. Okay, remember that calculators are not allowed in the DNB examinations. So we should know the simplification. Seventh questions from time domain specification problem. The unity feedback system is given, forward gain is given, we have to find the peak time. So first we have to convert the system into standard signal system. Even if it is frequency response or time response, first convert the system into a standard signal system, then we can find the performance in easiest manner. Okay, peak time formula is TP is equal to pi by omega d. Omega d is equal to omega n in root of 1 minus del square. Time frequency is equal to natural frequency in root of 1 minus del square. Resonance frequency is equal to omega in root of 1 minus 2 del square. Okay, so convert this system into a standard signal system. So GCL is equal to JFS 1 plus JFS HFS. JFS value is given, HFS value 1. Substitute here, we will get 144 divided by S square plus 12s plus 144. Now compare the standard signal system. We will get omega n square is equal to 144. 2 del omega n is equal to 12. So from that omega n value will be 12. Substitute here, del value will be 0.5. Now find the omega d value. Substitute this parameter here, we will get omega d is equal to 12 in root of 1 minus 0.5 the whole square. The answer is 10.39. So substitute this omega d value in this peak time equation. So TP is equal to pi by omega d, pi by 10.34 is equal to 0.302. Option 2 is correct. Last question. The transfer function of the system is given. We are going to find the final steady state value for a unit step response. So objective is to find y of t at t is equal to infinite, not steady state error. This is steady state output value. So y of t at t is equal to infinite. We have to find y of t at t is equal to infinite. If it is steady state error value, the formula is there. For step response, 1 by 1 plus kp. For ramp response, 1 by kv. For acceleration input, 1 by ka. There is a formula. But here objective is to find the steady state value. Y of t at t is equal to infinite. We know the final value theorem. Y of t at t is equal to infinite is equal to limit s tends to 0 s into yfs. So find yfs value. Here yfs by rfs is given. The transaction means output by input. Yfs by rfs is given. So yfs by rfs is equal to 8 to s plus 4. To find yfs, rfs is known. Rfs is input. Input is step input. So rfs means 1 by s. Substitute here, you will get yfs is equal to 8 into s into s plus 4. So yfs is known value. Substitute here in this formula, we will get y of t at t is equal to infinite. So y of t at t is equal to infinite is equal to limit s tends to 0 s into 8 by s into s plus 4. S will be cancelled. when you apply the limit s equals 0, the answer will be 2. So option 2 is correct. If you have any doubts, join our N7 Center WhatsApp group, post your doubts, clarify your doubt. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon for notification. Like, comment and share.